Hi, Assalamualaikum. Today, we would like to talk about compoundable offences by laws. My name is Nurul Asyikin binti ABDUL HADI. My metric number is 053034 and my partner is Muhammad AIMAN FARIQ bin Muhammad YATIM. His metric number is 053054. There is no specific definition of the word compounding provided in the Act. However, legal meaning of compounding can be referred to as doing good the default or non-compliance. Generally, compoundable offences are those which can be settled by paying a certain amount of money. My partner and I decided to have a discussion in regarding to the compoundable offences in the state of Sarawak, and we used the local authorities compounding offences by law 1999. These bylaws, which made under sections 91, 93 and 156, may be cited as the local authorities compounding of offences by laws 1999 and shall apply to all local authorities in Sarawak. By virtue of Section 91 and Section 156 of the Local Authorities Ordinance 1996, a local authority may, with the approval of the Yang di-Pertuan Negeri, make bylaws to prescribe the offences which may be compounded and the method and procedure thereof in respect of the whole or parts of its local authority area. It is provided by Section 93 of the Ordinance that the Yang di-Pertuan Negeri may make, amend or revoke any bylaw for any local authority in Sarawak. Now, therefore, in exercise of the powers conferred on a local authority by Sections 91 and Section 156 of the Local Authorities Ordinance 1996 and vested in the Yang di-Pertuan Negeri has made the following bylaws. The objective of compoundable offences is to ensure the people obey the laws that have been established by imposing penalties on those who do not comply with it. Next, we would like to talk about the jurisdictions. In these bylaws, Chief Administration Officer means the person designated as the Chief Administrative Officer of a local authority in Section 35 subsection 1 of the Ordinance. The following offences are hereby prescribed as offences which may be compounded by any police officer not below the rank of inspector or any officer of a local authority specially authorised in writing in that belief by that local authority, namely, offences under any of the following sections of the Ordinance: Sections 106, 108 subsection 2, 109 subsection 4, 110 subsection 1, 113 subsection 5, 116, 117, 129 subsection 2, 136 subsection 1, 145 subsection 5, 162 and 166 subsection 2.
Continue. Offences under any bylaws made under Section 91, 93, 105 and 128 of the Ordinance. Offences under any bylaws made under the former Kuching Municipal Ordinance and Local Authority Ordinance. When a police officer not below the rank of inspector or a duly authorised officer of a local authority decides to compound an offence, he shall send or cause to be sent to or personally serve or cause to be personally served on the person reasonably suspected of having committed the offence, and offer to compound as in Form A in the first schedule, which may be modified as necessary. The offer shall state the sum for which the offence will be compounded and the date by which the sum must be paid. First, payment of the sum stated in an offer to compound may be made in cash or by way of a money order, postal order, bank draft or cheque made payable to the local authority as indicated in Form A and crossed account payee only. Second, payment may be delivered personally to the person making the offer to compound, but if sent by post, must be addressed to the Chief Administrative Officer of the local authority as indicated in Form A, together with the form for payment as in Form B in the first schedule. Third, every payment received must be accounted for as money belonging to the local authority and an official receipt for the payment as in Form C. in the first schedule shall be issued to the person to whom the offer to compound was made. Fourth, notwithstanding by law for Clause 2, the police officer or the duly authorized officer of the local authority may accept in composition any sum of the correct amount paid later than the time allowed to the offer to compound. So we continue with the penalty. However, based on Section 150 of the Local Authority Ordinance 1996, stated that every person who is guilty of an offence against this ordinance shall, for every such offence, be liable to the penalty expressly prescribed by this ordinance, and, if no such penalty is prescribed, then to a fine of not exceeding 10,000 ringgit. The last one is examples for the compoundable offences. First, park the vehicles at the wrong area, which means not in the parking area. Payment in 14 days, you should pay Ringgit Malaysia 60. Payment after 14 days, you should pay Ringgit Malaysia 90. Payment after 28 days and before the legal action taken, you should pay Ringgit Malaysia 120. The second example is business without a license. You must pay for a fine not exceeding Ringgit Malaysia 250 ringgit. So I think that's all from us. Thank you so much.